Welcome to the broadcast, Mustang fans. We're out here at Eaton High School for Game 2 of the playoff series between our Mustangs and the Azle
Hornets.
Okay, thank you, Trey.
Yes,
I wasn't
sir.
here last night, but Trey was here and has
I'm
to
still
be a little,
yawning. I'm still yawning.
Yeah, a 5-hour and 20-minute broadcast is what I saw on YouTube, Trey, and I got to assume you were getting time and a half for what, the last 3 hours?
I don't know. I called Jay Finnegan and asked him who was picking up the overtime bill. I need something to manage the overtime. But I'll tell you what, that was an epic baseball game by two heavyweights that were out here duking it out. One team jumped ahead, the other team came back.
Trey, I saw some pictures today on Facebook of some of the players after the game and made a comment that that was lifetime memories they created for sure. And the fact that the Mustangs pulled that game out was huge. I mean, obviously game one in a 3-game series is huge, but to go 13 innings and come up short, it really has to be a hangover for the Azle team. So it's great that the Mustangs pulled it out and definitely have the upper hand now in the series.
Yeah. Jeff, one of the things that I can say unequivocally here I had respect for Azle coming into the game last night. I have even more respect for the Hornets now. The Mustangs had them on the ropes, and they fought back, and they brought pitching to the mound that basically put a chokehold on the Mustangs' bats until the end. It was back and forth. I was really impressed with the way their first pitcher spotted his breaking pitch, and then the next guy came in and had a little different motion. The first guy was what you would call a sidewinder, I think, had kind of a sidearm type approach, and he was able to bring fastball and just an off-speed breaking pitch that just completely had the Mustangs tied up in knots. I was happy to see him leave the game in favor of the second pitcher. My understanding from Finnegan is both Wes Cunningham and the first pitcher for Azle, they both got to their 110 pitching limit. I think Wes was pitching to a kid when he hit his limit and actually ended up, you can finish the batter if you get to your limit. He ended up with 113 pitches thrown. The other guy hit 110 as well. And then I think JoJo may have thrown 85. And there were a bunch of pitches thrown. But the second pitcher that came in from Azle was equally as effective. They used 3 pitchers last night, and the Mustangs did as well.
Well, Trey, I was tracking the game on YouTube.
And the K-meter.
Yeah,
19 strikeouts in 13 innings.
The K-meter got
Mustangs
a workout.
pitching.
You said it ran out of room.
It ran out
13 is the max, right?
Yeah, 13 is the max. Now everybody in Dallas-Fort Worth Metro knows that the K-meter only goes to 13.
Somewhere around the 4th inning, I'm thinking the Mustangs had a 2-1 lead, and just about the time I made a comment on the live chat that, I love the score right now. Azle came back and put 2 on the board to put the Mustangs down 3-2, but shortly thereafter, Jace hit that home run to tie the game at 3,
yep.
And I guess that score held up until which inning did it?
Well, so believe it or not, the Mustangs picked up their 2 runs in the top of the second, I believe, right there in the middle. And Azle scored first in that game last night, scored the first point of the game. They were up 1-0 after the first inning, and then it became 2-1 after the Mustangs half. And then Azle came back in the bottom of the second and answered with 2 runs of their own. And it stayed 3-2 until about the 5th inning. And I'm happy to say, I don't know if you heard this on the broadcast, my elbow is hurting a little bit from patting myself on the back. Jace came up, and I said, with this wind, I would really love to see him turn on one and drive it. And about that time, a couple pitches later, he hit one over the Tradio truck and to tie the game 3-3. And that's where it stayed until I think something like the 11th inning. It was like ridiculous, right?
That's what I was seeing on YouTube, and then the Mustangs go up 5-3, and then here comes Azle again to keep the game going, tied at 5.
Yeah, and that's where I got to say that my respect for this Hornets team and the Mustangs. You had 2 teams that were 100% all in last night, and playing their guts out on the diamond. And I think there was one error out of, out of what, 13 times 3 is 39 times 2, out of what, 78 outs.
That's incredible.
There's only
basically
one
played
error.
2 full games last night.
Yeah, just about. And this is the longest game I've ever been associated with. I think there's a mark on my chair of so much PSI, pounds per square inch, in this damn thing. Oops, sorry, that
You need
slipped out.
some padding for that thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I don't know if they're going to do the intros here or not. But I can tell you that we're ready if they do. We're going to go to our first commercial break. This is required by the UIL. We'll be right back.
The UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at UFCU Dish Falk Field at the University of Texas at Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date. Check the UIL website for more information.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on the principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. McKinley & Hutchings is well known for its work with doctors, dentists, chiropractors, builders, and realtors. Members of the Texas Society of CPAs and AICPA, McKinley & Hutchings is a trusted partner for small business financial needs. Patrick and Steve collaborate with clients to customize solutions that support business growth. Services include tax prep and compliance services, accounting, payroll, new business planning, company startup, and more. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today by calling 817-310-0165. The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament is played each year to honor the memory of C.J. Knipper, a student from Grapevine High School who was a member of the DECA organization and an excellent golfer on the Mustangs golf team. Money raised from the golf tournament is awarded through scholarships each year to several deserving students in DECA at Grapevine High School. This year's tournament will be held on October 13th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. Please contact Jeff Knipper for more details on sponsorship, donations, or to play in the event. Jeff can be reached via text or voice at 214-213-9043. Once again, that is 214-213-9043.
You know, Trey, I hated not being at the ballpark last night, but I had a higher calling. Last night was the GHS Senior Awards night, and we awarded the C.J. Knipper Memorial Scholarships. We awarded 4 scholarships last night for a total of $10,000, and that brings the cumulative 4-year total up to $35,000 that we have awarded to graduating seniors active in DECA, just like CJ was. I'm real proud of that, and one thing I want to say is it's only made possible by the generous support of the scholarship fund through the golf tournament, donations, whole sponsors, and if any of you are listening out there, again, thank you. It's been a blessing to recognize these outstanding students in memory of CJ. So hopefully you can join us this year, and we can keep this rolling and keep recognizing these kids year after year, because it's really been I have enjoyed meeting these kids and getting to know them, and these kids are really making a difference.
Well, so Jeff, how would people make donations, or how do they figure out how to become a whole sponsor? How do they get in touch?
I
with
actually
somebody?
have had a donation link that I can post or provide to anyone. That's
they need to call you or text you, right?
well, we do.
You got to be careful about any link, right? They need to get it from you.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. But yeah, we have the option to donate online. That can be done through PayPal, but we have a donate button that will. Again, Trey, we talked about this before. We're going to take another look at the website and try and get that up and running here in the next couple of weeks, and make it easy for people to register for the golf tournament, make a donation, sign up to be a whole sponsor, whatever, which way they'd like to support the scholarship fund. We want to make it easier on those supporters.
Yep, it looks like we're just waiting on maybe umpires. I don't know if you guys realized or not, we had a lightning delay out here. Delayed us 45 minutes. So the actual start time for tonight's tonight's game is a 7:45 first pitch. That's only moments away. So I would assume if they're going to do their intros that they would go ahead and probably push that on deck and play the national anthem. Probably going to be Dr. K on the hill for the Mustangs, Jeff.
Yeah, we had that discussion earlier, and he definitely is getting loose in the bullpen. I do see the umpires making their way towards the ballpark, so we should be hopefully having a coaches meeting here in the next couple minutes, and hopefully we'll stay on schedule with that 7:45 start time.
Yeah, it looks like the Azle fans kind of pushed past the 50-yard line over there on the stands, right?
They beat us in line.
They
weren't letting anyone in the ballpark until about 7 o'clock, and somehow the Azle fans had the front of the line. I mean, Mustang fans maybe were tailgating out in the parking lot.
We beat them on the size of the flags. I wish, I'll tell you what, maybe I could take a picture and yeah, I'll see if I can't post a picture.
That is quite a nice flag display. We've got a nice homemade sign right there on the backside of the bleachers that somebody was creative enough to get out here and hang that up. We also have a lot of fans that are standing and brought their own chairs. This is a nice ballpark, Trey, and I'm really surprised that they don't have bigger bleachers, considering the money they spent on this ballpark. The dimensions of the ballpark are a little smaller than typical. 306 down the lines, and then 327 I don't want to call it left and right center, but it's closer to the alleys than center field. So it does stretch out to 378 by the center field wall. So in center, it's a pretty legit sized ballpark, but it is a little on the shorter side for a high school field. And you saw a couple home runs last night from the Mustangs. You said Jace almost took your head off with one, and you only heard it hit as it went over the Tradio truck, right? I mean,
I was worried, man. I was so worried. It's kind of crazy, but the ball started coming down. I said, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?" It's kind of crazy.
Well, what about that bomb Ryan hit that turned out to be the game-deciding run? I mean, that's about a 30-foot fence or net here and left, and you said it cleared that and landed somewhere back here on the tennis courts.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan's dad told an interesting story. He was only able to recover that ball on behalf of Ryan because he saw a kid juggling it around the ballpark after the home run, and was lucky enough to retrieve that home run ball, because that certainly deserves to be on the mantle with a date and a score on it. That's an awesome memory to have, to hit the game-winning home run. Even though we were the visiting team, that run held up, and never forget that one as a parent or a player. The Azle fans are getting a little loud in there. I think they brought some of the football team out tonight. There's some big guys up there in the bleachers. I have seen some Grapevine students that made the trip also. A few former players I think are in the house tonight. So, it is round 3 of the playoffs. It's been a while, probably 2017 since the Mustangs have gone this deep into the playoffs. There's certainly got to be some excitement in the community for this team.
They're doing great. I hope. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the game. Let's see if.
Looks like we are going to have some player announcements here, Trey.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to send a image. Let's see if we can get this on there. Yeah, hey, there's an image on the broadcast. You can see the Mustangs. It may be kind of small for you. I guess I could make it a little bit bigger. But you can see the Mustangs are right of center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get 50-50 up there in the bleachers.
No, we need to do something. Let's go ahead. We'll listen to the announcer. That looks good, doesn't it?
Looks great.
So I think the good question, the big question is DH. So that's where we got to listen close here. So he's going to go back with Lolly today on the
And Lolly
DH.
was the DH last night, right?
That's right. Brent Lee had some clutch hits last night, man. It was a bunt, a 2-out suicide
Wow.
that scored the tying run, or no, the go-ahead run to make it 4-3, and then he ran halfway, on a first and third situation, drew the throw, and they chased him back, and the guy from third scored to make it 5-3.
Nice.
So, Jeff, I would tell you that last night was a great example of the baseball rule that good hitting and good pitching and good defense will beat good hitting. And last night the Mustangs combined, I think, for 19 strikeouts through 3 pitchers: Cunningham, Wessonator, the Joker, and then Rhino came in from left field to close out the deal. But it was a great display. When you get 13 innings, there's going to be 39 outs. When you can get half of them with punch outs and the defense doesn't have to make a play on a ball, that's pretty huge.
That does cut down the chances for errors, and I'm not sure. You said there was 1 error total in the game.
It was on Azle, yeah.
Okay, well, either way, that's still good defense on their part in a 13-inning game. But that's a good point, Trey. All those strikeouts certainly mean something, and that's why, you know, the scouts these days at the major league level tend to favor guys that are high strikeout guys. There is something about putting balls in play versus striking out. So, you know.
And today we're seeing one of the best, Jeff. Dr. K is on the hill for the Mustangs. Got to be at least 6'2" or 6'3". Probably doesn't weigh more than 170, you know. Got to put on some weight there. I've got some I can share with him. But when he's on, arguably maybe one of the best pitchers that's come through Grapevine when he's on.
Yeah, he's definitely got dominant stuff, and honestly, when he's had trouble this year, it's been more about throwing strikes than it has getting hit hard. Yes, he's given up some hits, but you know, for the most part, the runs he's given up were runners that he put on base with a base on balls. So, you know, hopefully tonight Dason is throwing a lot of strikes, and I'll take my chances with that. We're about to get started here as Gianni throws that ball down.
So the K meter has a max amount of 13, and the whole screen will explode if we try to add any more. But I'd like to see Dason try to do that damage, you know.
Well, we know early in the year he was averaging about 2 strikeouts an inning, and just because the Mustangs used 3 pitchers last night, you sure would like to get 6 innings out of Dason tonight. The bullpen will be a little thin because of the extended game last night, but that should work both ways. You have to believe Azle went to their top guys out of the bullpen last night. That was such a big game.
And so like I was telling you, Jeff, on the way over, Azle starts. I don't have their lineup, but this is the guy that looks a lot like Chipper Jones with his stance, in my opinion. But a lot of lefties are going to come up to see Dason. First pitch, foul ball.
Yeah, Dason came right at him with the fastball right there and got that first strike. You know, the only thing I'll say to that, Trey, is I think Chipper Jones is about 6 inches taller than that guy. He's a little on the short side. Chipper Jones is probably 6'2".
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, hit by pitch. Yeah, Dason lost one inside, and the leadoff hitter there just turned his shoulder.
Did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, he turned away from it, but didn't dive like he was being shot at.
Yeah. So here's a right-hander now. I think the first 4 batters were left, right last night. So I imagine they're bringing the same lineup.
Yeah, this is another compact hitter right here. We don't have a good shot of the lead from over here, Trey, so we'll just have to keep an eye and see if he's running.
I'm looking at his right foot, and he's
another first pitch strike right there by Dason.
He's inside the cut at first base.
Okay.
What I can see from his right foot anyway.
I wasn't sure you could see over the fence.
I can see over the fence. All right, I've got some extra footage built into my chair. But I got you. It's kind of ground level, but I'm above the fence.
He's edging out there on that
first
base.
He's beyond the cut. You know, we kind of understate this, but the catcher position for Grapevine last night, he did a fantastic job. He got on base, got a couple hits, maybe more than that. He was blocking pitches, got the last out with a back pick. No fear by this guy. And I'm talking about game changer Gianni Corral.
Dason throws over. He is ahead of the hitter right here. The last pitch was called a strike after the batter squared the bunt but pulled the bat back. But the umpire did call it a strike, so we've got an 0-2 count.
Both coaches realize that runs are a premium here.
Going to throw over again. Trey, did they try and run much last night on us?
No. I think I remember only one stolen base. They had a delay still, I think. They had a couple that with first and third. That guy's
running.
Gone. Safe.
Yeah, he got a big jump.
Huge jump.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned last night you felt like Azle had a kid on their team that was faster than anyone on our team.
Number 2.
That's the leadoff hitter?
Yeah, man.
Okay. He got there easily there.
Yeah.
That was,
it wasn't even close.
No. He got a big jump, but he obviously runs well.
Now look at that lead. He's got a pretty good lead here at second base. He's shortened it up a bit. Timeout's called.
Last pitch was a ball, so it's a 1-2 count right here. Nobody out. Azle's got a runner at second base.
It's their leadoff guy too, Jeff. And I think this is the way it went down last night.
Eaton's trying to keep him close. And that was down in the dirt. Makes it a 2-2 count.
The coach is running through a bunch of signals with nobody out. I guess with 2 strikes in the first inning, maybe you don't do anything as crazy as bunt. You know, in the first inning here with 2 strikes, but he was running through a bunch of signals just then. Boy, he
almost got it by him.
Yeah,
hit that one out of the mitt.
Several of those last night on both sides.
Yeah,
where it seemed like the batter was able to pull the ball out of the catcher's mitt.
Yeah, that was looked like a fastball inside at the belt, and the hitter was able to foul it off, but just barely.
So the doctor is on the hill, and Schweska flashes at second base, but heads back to his position. Wow.
He got the
struck
call.
him out.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Put
Dr. K puts one on the board.
Get that K meter working early, Trey.
Yes. All right. K-meter in action. Did you notice that guy at second base was leaning back towards second on the pitch? Like he thought Dason may do an inside move to him.
Yeah, Keaton was doing a good job keeping him close there. This is the designated hitter for Azle, Cole Webb.
This guy kept his hands inside on a few pitches last night, and I think he got a couple base hits to right and right center. Oh, the doctor, man.
It looked like he turned one over there on him. Off-speed pitch to get ahead. He definitely had him fooled.
Lefty on lefty. I mean, this is going to be the kryptonite, I think, for Azle, hopefully.
Yeah, you said they had, 7 left-handed hitters last night? Or majority left-handers?
That's what it seemed like to me.
3 and 4 are both left-handed hitters, I see. Leadoff hitter was a lefty.
Schweska flashes at second again.
Got him swinging again.
Wow. The K meter is going to get tested, I think.
Yeah.
But I want to see that 91-mile-an-hour fastball, you know. I'd like to see that one here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, nothing too good right here. 1 out, runner still at second base.
Got to be careful, the guy on second base, Jeff. He's going to go if the ball hits the dirt.
Gianni's looking like he's wanting a high fastball. Okay, it was a fastball, a little bit out. But Gianni was definitely up. Felt like he wanted a high pitch right there. Azle's coach runs through some signs right here. I can't imagine they're bunting or
I can't imagine they're doing anything
you wouldn't
with
hit
a
and
left-handed
run.
batter.
You wouldn't hit and run with 2 strikes.
No.
Could be running, though. Nope. Got him.
Guy, he pulled a string on it.
3 curveballs that he had him fooled on right there.
Uh-oh. Got to add another one to the K meter. Bam.
So we got 2 outs courtesy of 2 strikeouts by Dr. K.
Now he's hit his average. Let's see if he can break it. Hopefully you're watching the YouTube feed so that you can see the K meter when Dr. K's on the hill. Wait, Dr. K's on the hill. Dason Hill. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah. How have we made it this deep in the season?
I
You
don't
haven't
know.
broke that one out.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. You see what side of the plate this guy's on?
Another lefty.
Another lefty.
Okay, that was a curveball
Yeah.
again that just missed.
I mean, I've got to believe that Dason is one of the premier left-handed pitchers
Well,
in North Texas, if not in the state.
you know, he's going to DBU, who's got a very good Division I baseball program, so he's no secret. You know, the scouts have – obviously the college scouts know who he is. There's a strike. Good fastball that Dason pumps in right there at the waist to make it a 1-1 count.
You feel rain?
I don't.
Okay. It's got some dark clouds getting over us, and, you know, I'm imagining things, I guess. Left on left, I mean, I guess coach has got to stick with what got him here, right? The Azle coach. Wow, another
fastball. He pumps in for a strike. 1-2. Yeah, Trey, you know, especially at the high school level, these are the kids that have put them this deep into the playoffs. You're not going to change things up just because you have a left-hander on the mound, I wouldn't think. This is their cleanup hitter, so you assume he and the three-hitter are two of their best hitters.
There is a lot of noise coming from those Azles fans.
Oh, another strikeout.
He strikes out the side.
Well, Dason is on early. He did hit the leadoff hitter, but comes right back with 3 strikeouts to end the inning. So the Mustangs come to the plate in the bottom of the first in a scoreless game.
Well, we added another K-meter. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
Okay, we got Jace leading off for the Mustangs, Trey, and that wind is blowing out fairly good to left center field, so it'd be a good night to elevate one to left again. Looks like the starting pitcher for Azle let him off with a breaking pitch right there that he got in for a strike. The starting pitcher for Azle is a pretty big kid, like he had decent velocity. Misses with a high fastball right there to make it a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Jace had a bomb last night. He hit it over the Tradio truck. What do we got here? 2-1?
Yeah, took that one for another ball, another high fastball that missed.
Very consistent at the top of the order for
Had
the
a good
Mustangs
cut
this year, right? I mean, he's been a guy that they can rely on to move runners and get on base.
Definitely gets on base a lot, draws some walks. Not afraid to take a ball in the side to get on base. Okay, he blew that one by him to get the first out.
Tell you what, we got two guys that can throw the rock. That had a little heat on it, didn't it?
Yeah, he's got decent velocity, so they obviously had a little left in the tank after last night. That brings Gianni to the plate with one out.
You know, we talked about the district they were in. Probably one of the harder districts in the state, right? Or in North Texas.
Well, we know that Midlothian was a lot better than their record. Wasn't that they were the 4 seed out of that district? Do I have them confused? Okay.
Yeah. No, well, I don't know if they were in this same one with these guys or not. I can't remember.
Okay, Gianni takes one in the side to get on base.
Well, you know there's a AAA coming out. You know what that is. That's an Aiden Armato alert.
There have been a lot of those this year, Trey, because Gianni has been on base a lot this year. Yeah,
so by now Armato's not any secret to anybody. Everybody knows he can run the bases and he can steal some bases too. So he's okay, let me go ahead and update this.
That brings Sevy to the plate here with one out, runner at first base.
Yeah, you got the call there, Jeff.
Yeah, another breaking pitch that he gets over for a first pitch strike.
You know, it's amazing to me how much scouting these coaches have done on, pitch combinations and looks that they want to throw to these batters.
He's not running. Were we able to steal some bases last night?
I don't recall any, and maybe I had too much going on. But did you notice how he slows down his motion when he throws his curveball? I think he's tipping his pitches.
Something to keep an eye on for sure.
See how fast that step was?
Yeah, that was a fastball.
Next time you see a curveball, the step and the arm slows down.
Sevy had a good cut right there, just fouled that one straight back. So that's a 1-2 count.
I might be mistaken, but that's what I thought I saw. If I'm in the on-deck circle, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, if you think he's going to throw a breaking pitch too, and he's going to slow down his delivery, that should help steal a base.
Sure. You see how he slowed it down at the end?
Oh, we got a hit and run.
Look at that. He went right to the hole.
First and third right here.
Did you see how he slowed it down? I don't know if you saw that.
I honestly felt like he went with a slide step there, Trey.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's what I saw, but great job right there by Sevy. He hits one that normally might be a double play ball, but the second baseman was covering the bag. So Mustangs have something going here. First and third with one out, and that brings Ryan Williams, last night's game-winning home run hitter.
That's a GW RBI, wasn't it? Game-winning RBI last night.
I'd like for him to hit one right to me right now, Trey.
Look at that.
That's going to be a hit.
That's going to be a base hit. You know what? Schweska had one of those last night, but even higher.
That's
hit one into the turf. That's exactly right.
Pounded it into the turf and just bounced over the third baseman's head.
The center fielder, number 10, Sammy Kelly.
So Mustangs get on the board early, 1-0. Still have runners at first and second here for Sammy with one out.
Yeah, and speed on the bases. I mean, Sevy can run, and so can Ryan at first base. I don't have a good nickname for Sevy. We got to get one of those before. Oh, there's timeout, and Sevy goes down to talk to Coach Webster.
I would like to ask Sevy's dad what his first name is, because I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of Mustang baseball players called for awards last night. Of course, they were out here at the ballpark, and you don't have to be present to win those awards. But I think I heard a Richard Aguirre name called that didn't make it to the stage, so I'm wondering if that's Sevy's first name.
Maybe.
Okay, he is bunting. Lays it down. That's going to get the runners over, but it's going to be an out.
Got to get that bunt down. Got to get that bunt up the third baseline, and it's a hit.
Yeah.
He drug it toward first a little bit.
He didn't get it past the pitcher. The
No.
pitcher was able to play that one. So that's going to bring Lolly. Runners at second and third for Lolly with 2 outs. Lolly had a big hit last Saturday in that Game 3 decider. This would be a great spot to pick up another big hit.
So, Jeff, that got the strike call. Let me ask you, as a guy that, and maybe I've asked you this before, when you were in big-time games, I know when I was in high school what my reaction was to the noise, but how did the noise affect you when you were in a big-time game, or did you even hear it?
If you're locked in, you don't hear it. You're so focused. Now, if you're hearing it, you're probably not – your head's not in the right space.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing it, but I do remember in football, noise helped me. It was a motivating factor.
I think
any noise,
football,
any noise.
basketball, those are energy sports where, okay.
So you're saying baseball's not an energy sport?
My point is sometimes the harder you try in baseball, the more you fail. So you need to relax and let things happen.
Right.
In football and basketball, more effort usually translates into higher performance. Baseball, not to say you can be lackadaisical, but we had this discussion earlier. I've seen guys who were sick have some of their best days because they tend to relax.
I remember.
And let their instincts take over.
Of course, I only played up through high school baseball, but I do remember some times specifically in baseball where I was nursing an injury and I would have my best games at the plate, because I think in that situation, not only do you relax, you realize that, hey, I just need to focus on the mechanic to get the bat to the ball, and everything else will take care of itself. I don't need to focus on whipsaw or hit, swing out of my shoes.
We had a visit right there by the Azle coach.
I don't know what he was.
It was an odd spot.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2 count right here on Lolly. He swung through a high fastball there. I don't know. Maybe he was talking to him about coming set, because it was an odd spot for a visit.
Well, plus first base is open. I don't know that you actually need to catch. Oh, there. That's what happens when you catch too much of the plate.
That's going to be a tough play. He's going to make it on the run, though.
He got it, though.
Yeah, he gets Lolly by a step there. That ball deflected off the pitcher. It was hit fairly hard up the middle, but the second baseman was able to play it and get the out.
Yeah, but the Mustangs draw first blood. And up 1-0. We're going to roll to Dr. K's second inning. But here's a word from the UIL.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
The UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at UFCU Disch-Falk Field at the University of Texas at Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date. Check the UIL website for more information.
Okay, good start for the Mustangs with an early 1-0 lead.
And this is the right guy to have on the hill for that kind of a lead, Jeff. In the first inning, he struck out the side, so the doctor has already written some prescriptions. He did not get that pitch. That was a pitch last night that Wes wasn't getting either.
Yeah,
that
looked
front
like
knee strike.
Down there at the knees, and, he didn't get the call there. But I like the start by Dason. We've talked before about sometimes he tends to – okay, that's a foul ball for a strike.
Back over into the –
we've talked before, he tends to start slow sometimes and get stronger later in the game. So I found it encouraging by that, 3 strikeout performance right there in the first inning.
Yeah, he hits his stride. He's not too many people are hitting him,
This is a right-handed hitter right here at the plate for the Hornets.
I didn't notice that. Oh.
Check swing, foul ball. So 1-2 count here. Dason's ahead again.
I would not have wanted to face Dason. I mean, I went to school, and there was a rival high school called Berry High School, which is now known as Hoover High. And there was a lefty that they may as well have put
he got the high strike.
Gosh.
Nice. That was a curveball that up around the numbers, but got the call there. So maybe the umpire didn't call him the low strike, but he did
let's take one or the other. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, he did call the high strike right there. So 4 outs so far, 4 Ks for the doctor.
4 outs and 4 prescriptions, baby. He's in fuego. Can I use that term tonight? Are you okay with it?
I hope he's got a thick pad, right, for all those prescriptions?
Yeah, right. There you go. Good one. Yeah.
Another right-handed hitter for the Hornets.
Yeah, I think the Mustangs defensively are playing straight away. Interestingly, look, Jace looks like he's in front of the bag at third base. Outfield is straight away. Maybe shaded. Sammy may be shaded a little to the first base side of second.
Maybe we've seen this guy try and bunt for a base hit, but he may just be a good runner, and you want to make sure you're
well, he swung through that one, Jeff.
Yeah, good fastball right there by the doctor to make it a 1-1 count. But, yeah, Jace may just be playing in front of the bag, making sure he has time to throw the runner out.
Might be tough to turn on a left-handed 90-mile-an-hour fastball. So he's thinking if he does anything, it's just going to be a nub.
Yeah, that one missed down right there. Like he might have tried to come back with a breaking pitch that missed low.
But the pitches that have not been strikes, they've been just off.
Exactly.
It's not been.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
He's been around the plate with the things that weren't strikes.
Yeah, that is a good sign. Down in swing through
wow,
there.
That's off speed.
Out in Wichita Falls.
How can you throw 90 and you come back and throw 75 like that? You know?
2-2 count right here on the hitter. But, yeah, his last start out in Wichita Falls, he did have some fairly big misses.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now he's missing around the plate. That's a good sign.
Now, one thing I noticed about this kid last night, and I think he was up there, he may have been the one that had the last strikeout. I don't know, but with 2 strikes, it looks like he moves up to the plate. He is really trying to own the plate. Watch this.
Like he shortened up.
You
there
see what
sure.
You see how he gets on he moves over and gets on the plate pretty tight.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, he had a good swing there. Fouled it straight back.
I mean, like I said, these guys, they were 25-8-2 coming into yesterday. I guess 25-9-2 now. But listen, 25 wins for a high school team, that's a big season.
Well, we're in the third round of the playoffs, Trey. I don't think there's any mediocre teams left.
No. Now, there were a couple teams. There was a team that's in the playoffs that is now 18-17, and they're in the third round. I'd love to see what their district was made of.
Got hot at the right time, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe had some guys hurt that maybe came back.
That's right.
Either way, you see teams get on a run like that sometimes.
Well, they had to come back at the right time in their district, I suppose, to even make it in as in the 4th spot.
So full count right here on this hitter. He's fouled off a couple pitches and made Dason work a bit.
Yeah, I'd like to see Dason freeze him with that off-speed curveball again. But I know you want fastball right here. So
Oh, there it is,
He
Trey.
threw the off-speed curve,
Coach
man.
Webster was listening to you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but I'll tell you what, we're going to put another one on the K meter.
Well, we know it's a K.
Yes, sir. Not only was it a K, it was exactly what we asked for from the doctor. He wrote the prescription the way the diagnosis came in.
5 outs, 5 Ks for the doctor. Another compact lefty right here, Trey. They've had about 3 guys look the same.
Yeah.
Sure that's not the same guy going to the plate every time?
Well, I looked down and I added it up. Look at that off speed on the outer half for a strike. Curveball, another breaking pitch by Dason. He's looking awful sharp right now in the beginning. He's faced one over the minimum because he hit the very first batter.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, he came back at him with a breaking pitch that missed inside, so it's a 1-1 count right here.
That's that back knee kind of deal he throws to the left-handers. And now on a 1-1, I would like to see that inside fastball. I'd like to challenge this guy right here. If I'm calling pitches, that's what I'm looking for.
It would definitely look much faster behind those pitches. There it is.
Yep.
Hit well to Brune, who makes a nice play for the 3rd out right there. So the Mustangs hold the Hornets in check again. That's 5 Ks through 2 innings for the doctor, and Mustangs come to the plate with that 1-0 lead.
We'll be right back.
5-Star HVAC Contractors, a full-service air conditioning and heating company specializing in servicing, repairing, and replacing air conditioning and heating systems. Moreover, we aid in maintaining your system at present. To help you further, we also try to find ways to reduce your energy bill. Family owned and operated, our company is honest, punctual, and reliable. We strive to provide fast and friendly AC service at a price you can afford. Find out why we are 5-star rated. We service the greater DFW metro area, and financing options are available. Give us a call at 469-273-1757.
Hey, Mustang fans, have you been meaning to get to the dentist and it just keeps getting pushed back to the list for tomorrow? Well, today, let me introduce you to Dr. Chip Mercer in Fielder Park Dental, where they're creating and restoring beautiful smiles. They're a full-service dental office that provides everything from your basic dental cleanings to more advanced care like implants and Invisalign orthodontics. Online at fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817 for an appointment. Conveniently located in North Arlington, Dr. Mercer's a proud Mustang dad. Fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817. All
right, you're on.
Okay, we got Michael Northup leading off the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Mustangs. Michael's been on quite a tear. I'm not sure what he did last night, but
a couple of hits. I mean, he was, but I think all the starters had got a fastball he pulled right out of the mitt there to foul it down the third baseline. I think the starters all had maybe 6 at bats. I mean, it was kind of crazy. I got to get the K meter off. Don't want to jinx the Mustangs.
That pitch missed high right there. So 1-1 count on Michael. Starting to lose light out here. We've got the lights coming into play now.
I don't think I've ever been out here at night. I mean, last night was the first time. Usually it's been day games on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we haven't I guess I came out here for a night game when the Mustangs played these guys back in 2018. And played Eaton in 2018. But, you know, this is a cool place.
Trey, the
turf is awesome.
The backdrop looks like a college.
It does from this angle, doesn't it?
Well, it says Student Union. How many high schools do you know that have a building that's called a student union that actually looks big enough to be a college student union?
It does, actually.
It's an impressive campus.
Maybe they're looking to be Northwest College one day. Who knows? Oh, wait, that one's already taken. Okay,
in the left field.
That's in the hole. Third baseman fielded it.
Okay.
I think that'll go down as an infield hit, Jeff.
I think so, too. That was actually in the shortstop third base gap, and the third baseman cut it off but wasn't able to set his feet and throw. That probably should be a infield hit. Well placed right there, and Michael gets us a runner on base to lead off the inning.
Yeah, so
they are calling that a hit, and I would
yeah,
agree with that.
I would too. The third baseman last night, he made some great plays for Azle. Looked like an MLB guy. I mean, throws the ball from any angle of attack on his arm, and he's just very quick with his hands. He's got great hands and good feet. He got tangled up there though, didn't he, on that play from Michael?
Yeah, he lost his footing.
If he makes that play, it's a ESPN highlight play anyway, because he was backing up trying to get it in the hole.
Keaton squared the bunt there, but pulled the ball back on a ball. He is squared again right here, and looks like, okay, he pulls back again.
Well, I think a lot of times Coach Webster has them square to see how they're going to cover it. So then he thinks about the play he wants to run after he sees their defensive alignment on the bunt.
Yeah.
Look how these two guys are pinching here. That guy's not going to be able to cover first base.
He is squared again right here.
Second baseman won't be able to get to first base on a bunt.
Yeah, he is favoring the up the middle.
I mean, if he bunts the ball, yeah, I don't know. He could try to bunt it past the pitcher on the first base side. Good move. Good move.
The pitcher is keeping Michael close over at first base. He's made a couple throws over.
Mike had to hustle back. Money had to dive on that last one.
And it does look like Keaton is committed to the bunt here again. Squares early. Well.
Oh, he was doing the slash. Wow, that was so close at first base. They tried to back pick Money.
Well,
and he dove back and made it.
I think the Azle fans made it sound closer than it really was, Trey. I felt Michael did a good job getting back right there.
I didn't think he was out, man. But I mean, just you got to play to the crowd.
But you're right. Keaton was squared early, and then looked like he was going to swing.
Yeah, he pulled it back.
He's swinging.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a base hit. Get down.
First and third.
Yes.
Again.
Got to go though. There's going to be a play at third.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and Keaton makes it into second base on the throw.
Mustangs
that was a great soft line drive to right center.
Yeah, good job of base running right there by Michael, because you have to make sure that ball is going to fall before you can just, go to third right there.
Wow, nobody out.
Right fielder did have a good arm, but that throw was a little bit offline. I think Michael may get there anyway, but it would have been a close play.
I think Brent Lee was in the middle of every big inning last night. Absolutely fantastic night he had at the dish.
Well, Trey, we talked about it in the last series. We've seen a lot of production from that bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, 9.
Yes, absolutely. And defensive support, too, out of those guys.
True.
I mean, I thought one of the key plays last night was – I forgot. I don't recall which inning it was, but I remember the infield was up. And there was a runner on third base for Azle. Hard ground ball hitting the hole, and Keaton ranges over and makes a backhand play, slides to make the play, looks the guy back, and fires a strike to first for the out. I mean, just that kind of stuff,
I think I heard that on the broadcast. The pitcher right there looked like he faked a throw to third, maybe hoping to see if Brent was going to square. He is squaring, but he takes it for a ball. So that was a safety squeeze, I'd call that, Trey.
Well, the word's out on Brent is that if there's a runner on third base, all bets are off on what you defend. I mean, last night with 2 strikes, he drilled a ball to right center. Later in the game, he comes in with 2 outs and delivers a suicide squeeze hit.
Yeah, Michael was making sure that ball was on the ground before he broke for home.
Look at that. He bunted up to first base. We're going to score more than one.
Here we go.
Oh, I thought they were going to round him.
Mustangs pick up a run right there. We've got a 2-0 ball game and still a runner at third with 1 out. Nice job by Brent right there. He placed that bunt to where the first baseman had to play it and had no play at the plate.
2 runs with the doctor on the mound, striking out 5 of the first 6 outs.
I like the start.
I'd like to see Jace hit one at the Tradio truck again like he did yesterday.
He's bunting.
Here we go. Same thing.
Okay, that goes foul, it looks like.
Yeah. Wow. let's chew the runs. If we can get the runs, let's get them. Coach Webster is putting the pressure on the defense. And
I don't think that first baseman was playing up. He may creep in now.
No, look at him. They're going to back him up.
He's behind the bag.
They're confused. They don't know how to play it because this guy's a hitter that can take your head off if you come in too close.
Okay, Jace squares early, but I think he's going to pull back and swing. Yeah. Jace was just trying to draw him in and then going to swing the bat there.
Yeah. All right.
Squaring early
second
again.
baseman.
Now we have a second baseman. He's going to come up and play where the pitcher is. Good luck there.
Yeah.
Put a face mask on.
Yep. Come on, Chase.
He's not going to bunt, I don't think.
No.
Wow.
You see that? The second baseman is in front of the pitcher.
Well in front of the pitcher.
Well in front.
Trey, that,
I don't think Jace is going to.
That's as close as I've seen anyone. He's going to swing.
Look at that.
That's
Jace grounds out to the shortstop on a slash and drives in the run. You know that second baseman's thinking, oh, God.
I hope he doesn't hit it my way.
That's right.
The second baseman right there was no more than about 40 feet from the hitter.
Oh, if that much, man.
Yeah.
It was dangerous.
The pitcher's mound is 60 feet.
I would have filed a grievance with the coach if he told me to do that.
Yeah, that's Trey. I'm not sure I've seen a second baseman come in that tight. We've seen a few third basemen creep in.
Yeah.
Gianni gets a hit.
Oh,
Yep.
my God. It's
That
going to
may
get in the
be
hole.
two. That
It's
may-
going to be two.
Yep.
Go, Gianni. Go, baby. Go, go, go. Round it. Look at.
there.
He's at second base. Easy.
Mustangs come out
Line
swinging
drive
tonight.
to right center. The right fielder tried to get a backhand on it to cut it. I think it'll go down as a double, though, because it rolled up his
Yeah,
glove.
it was a solid double in the gap. They were able to keep it from going to the fence, but nothing. Well, they are. I'm not sure what error we missed there, Trey. They have posted 2 errors for the visitors. But that was a clean double in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are giving him a double on the going from first to there's
He's
Sebby.
running.
He's running on the pitch.
He got him.
He got him easy. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so the Mustangs trying to take advantage of the defense. Was that Gianni or was that Aiden? That was Aiden.
That was Aiden.
Yeah. And Aiden gets thrown out at third base. Listen, they have come out firing. It's a good night to be a Mustang. Here's some words from the UIL.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Trey, you just said it. This is a ideal start right here for the Mustangs. They put Dason on an early 3-0 lead here in the top of the third. He's been pumping strikes. He's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. Just a great start for the Mustangs tonight.
Look at that pitch. Oh, my gosh.
Froze a hitter right there with a breaking pitch for a strike.
That was a backdoor curveball to a right-hander, and it dove on him, right? Comes in at the waist and dives to his back knee.
Yeah, not what you're looking for in a 0-0 count right there.
Dason is on his game, it would appear.
That one missed up.
Yeah, he just came out of his hand wrong. It looked like the release point was not right.
Trey, I got to give the Azle fans some credit, though. They're still making a lot of noise.
Man,
down 3-0.
they are hammering the noisemakers, aren't they?
We haven't quieted them yet.
I think it's going to take 6 runs to quiet them. I don't know.
Let's just keep them off the board.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, went at him with a fastball that missed
that was
outside.
real close.
So 2-1 count right here.
Yeah, I don't have my headphones on, so if anybody wants to give me any kind of a update on our sound quality, shoot me a text. That's a rip.
That's going to fall. Yeah, Sammy, I think one-hopped it.
Yeah, that's
Made
first hit.
Good try right there by Sammy and did keep it in front of him, but that's going to be their first hit right there.
It was a pretty good cut by that guy.
Yeah, he
another slider breaking into him, wasn't it?
kind of a soft liner to center that just dove a little in front of Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy's lucky he was able to trap that one. That gets by him, it's going to be a triple.
Yeah,
Easy.
it's kind of a risky play there. I mean, obviously
nobody
Michael
out,
Northup
yeah.
is backing him up, but you're right. It would have been a triple if it gets by him. Okay, he didn't get the call right there. That looked a pretty good pitch from here.
Yeah, Dason's body language looked like he wanted that pitch, too.
It looked like a strike.
I'm going to stand up as well.
That one missed right there, too. So we got a 2-0 count here. Runner at first base, nobody out.
Yeah, I mean, I think your pitching strategy changes here with a 3-run lead. I think it's, pump strikes.
Yeah, and honestly, that would always be my advice to Dason because, again, when I feel like he's had trouble, it's been mostly his own doing with base on balls. They haven't really hit him hard this year. Go after hitters, and until they prove they can beat you with their bats, don't give them any freebies. That's a strike.
Okay, let's see if there's a play on
Sevy,
that. He got it. He got it.
Yeah.
That's an out.
Nice play by Sevy
Wow.
right there. He actually made it beyond the Azle dugout, nice play on the run.
Right in front of those bags. Or those bags? Those bags have got to be outside the fence.
Surely
right?
they're in the bullpen. Yeah.
Yeah.
He made that right in front of the bullpen fence.
I think the warning track goes all the way around there, Jeff.
It does.
So he's kind of in the warning track area. That's how far he ran.
Pretty good bit of foul territory on the infield, but it narrows up as they get to the outfield.
Yeah, what side of the plate's this guy on?
Another lefty.
Actually, I believe he might be the leadoff guy.
Yeah. He's Chipper Jones, but 6 inches shorter.
Yeah. You like that one, huh? Something you could throw in my face. Okay, that's fine.
Chipper was a switch hitter, wasn't he, too?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
But this guy's not switching up. But look how he's got his back leg glute tight, ready to uncoil on that. And he's got his hands and his elbows in the same kind of position.
Now, I know you don't track the live chat on YouTube, Trey, but last night I did catch you make another Bobby Cox reference. And
I did see the let me just say the smart aleck response that somebody made. Where was that pitch?
That looked like a fastball right there that he didn't get the call on.
Yeah. I think somebody made the comment about I need to be writing an autobiography.
You are the leading candidate.
About Bobby Cox. I'm fine. Bobby Cox, if you're listening to this, I'm going to see if I can get in touch with your agent so I can write that autobiography.
So we got a 1-2 count.
No, wait. It would be a biography. Autobiography is written by the person, right? I don't know. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's all we need to know.
Okay. Like a curveball that missed inside there. The hitter actually tried to turn a shoulder into it. He took one earlier in a similar spot.
Seems like the Mustangs are a little bit closer this time on this guy. Sammy's playing a little bit more shallow, I think, than I remember. The wind's blowing out, Jeff. The flags are really moving out here in the outfield.
I don't think he has Chipper Jones power. Oh, he got him on a strikeout. Nice fastball right there, Trey. That pitch was in the glove before he swung.
Now what do we got to do here, Jeff? What do we got to do?
Hit the K meter, kid.
You got it, baby, right here. Bring one in. All right.
So 2 outs right here for the Mustangs. Runner at first base. Number 2 hitter at the plate for the Hornets.
Man, the Hornets fans are just hammering the noisemakers. I don't
Foul
see
ball
it.
right
I don't
there.
see
Yeah,
it.
that was a nice fastball right there, and the hitter fouled it off to the right side.
See what I mean about these guys? You got to respect their swings and their hitting. And they're able to get the bat on the ball. Well, yeah.
Dason seems to like that noise, so maybe that's been fired him up. Another foul ball. It's going to be out of play, I believe. Yeah. So way ahead right here, 0-2.
Now look, I'm going to throw that slow curveball on the inner half and bury it on his back foot. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing here.
You called a strikeout pitch earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm 2 strikes, right? That's what I'm burying that breaking pitch on his back foot. And look at him. They moved up on the plate a little bit, or either game changer.
He's setting up outside, wanting something outside, and reached for it. Looks like Gianni may play that one. Nope. Okay, that was a weird pop-up behind the plate.
I don't know if my sensory perception is going crazy or not, but I smell steak, Jeff. I got to be honest.
It smells good.
Yeah. Where's that coming from, man? Maybe somebody's
They
having
got a grill in there, Trey. When they wouldn't let anyone in the gate, the grill guy was still in here.
Yeah, the grill guy was making burgers.
Torturing you out here in left field.
Right.
Yeah, we did. We were 45 minutes late getting this game underway due to some lightning in the area.
Wow, I love that pitch on 0-2.
Yeah, good spot. Just missed, but a good spot right there.
Yeah, that was a
Good
fastball. Right? Yeah. Now he can come back with that money pitch. So Dason's got 6 out of the 8 outs so far have been Ks.
Got
and
another
he puts
one.
another one on the on the board.
So the Mustangs.
What do I got to do, Jeff?
Shut down the Hornets. They do get their first hit, but
what do I got to do?
Throw one up on the K meter.
You got it, baby.
So Mustangs keep that runner at first base with a couple of more strikeouts for the doctor. What is that, 8 now through 3 innings, Trey?
You got it. All right, we're rolling to a break. We'll be back.
Hey, Mustang fans, have you been meaning to get to the dentist and it just keeps getting pushed back to the list for tomorrow? Well, today, let me introduce you to Dr. Chip Mercer in Fielder Park Dental, where they're creating and restoring beautiful smiles. They're a full-service dental office that provides everything from your basic dental cleanings to more advanced care like implants and Invisalign orthodontics. Online at fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817 for an appointment. Conveniently located in North Arlington, Dr. Mercer's a proud Mustang dad. Fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817.
Okay, we got Sevi leading off the bottom of the third right here. The Mustangs on a 3-0 lead. Swings through a breaking pitch and misses right there.
He was way in front of that one, wasn't he?
Yep.
That was a great pitch by the pitcher. Really.
It was. Mustangs have 5 hits here in the first 2 innings.
We hope you're enjoying this presentation from Eaton High School of Round 3 baseball action. This is Mustangs Baseball Live. on Tradio, streaming sports.
That's a base hit right there to left field. Nice line drive by Sevi through the shortstop hole. Another good start to an inning. Sevi got a fastball right there and turned on it.
That looks like the Mustangs' 6th hit, and we're in the 3rd inning, Jeff.
Nice start all around. Nice start on the mound. Nice start at the plate.
You got to be careful that Coach Webster doesn't run up the score, right? That was kind of funny. I mean, I think in every game you're trying to get there fast.
Well, we know that
Save
game.
your arms.
Exactly. Ryan takes that pitch for a ball a little bit out.
I can't believe it when you told me that one of the schools we played was claiming that that was happening in a playoff game.
Someone might have said "Cry me a river" when I heard about that.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, the
Good move to first
Grapevine
base.
teacher that shared that insight in the Ryder broadcast about that.
That was a pretty good move by the pitcher to first base. Sevi
good
dove
move.
back on his stomach.
Ryan fouls that one off. He's out in front of it. So 1-1 count.
I mean, there, did you see some lightning in the background over there?
It is. Must be a ways off.
Yeah. Hopefully. You know.
We had some, for those of you out of town, we had some pretty nasty storms in the Metroplex this afternoon, but so far so good out here at Eaton. I don't think it rained out here. It was raining good in Grapevine when I rolled through there around 5 o'clock.
Yeah. This is the Mustangs on display, right? I got 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner at first base.
Yeah, you're right about the count. It is a 1-1 count here on Ryan.
Yeah, the board is wrong out here.
We missed a stolen base, though. Sevi's on second.
How did he get to second? I don't know. Maybe it was a balk. No. I don't know.
Ryan squares the bunt, but takes it for a ball. I'm sorry, takes it for a strike. So he's
see that lightning over there? That
I
was
did
just a
see
heat
that.
lightning stuff. It didn't make ground contact. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah. 1-2 count right here on Ryan.
I'd like to see him hit one over the net again. Look at that.
Bounce that one off. Yeah, he had that high bouncer early for a hit.
That bounced over the third baseman.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you can pound one into the turf, it looks like there's some big hops out here.
Yep. Don't call it the turf monster. Turf assist, we'll call it. Reasonable lead at second. Nothing to. There's another base hit in the hole.
Yep. We're pounding that shortstop hole. Sevi's going to look to score, and he's going to get there. Yep.
Ryan takes second base on the throw. Good wheel over at first to run him over there.
Yeah, good base running.
And,
they really should have come up throwing to second there. They had no shot at the plate.
Yeah, I don't understand that throw.
The runner, Sevi, saw that ball was in the hole and got a good jump. They had no shot at him.
Well, that ball was in front of him. He could see it the whole way.
Definitely.
I think that's probably the difference. If he's at first base, who knows?
We've got another mound visit. We may see, I'm not sure, we may see an early pitching change here. This is a, must win for the Hornets.
Yeah, Mustangs have been squaring this guy up. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's
4
7
runs
hits now in the 3rd inning, and they don't have an out yet in this inning.
And you got a guy at the plate with 1 swing could make this a 6-run ball game.
I
guess the last guy as well. But.
I think he's going to stay with them right here, Trey, but I don't even see anyone throwing yet in their bullpen unless they've already got someone loose.
There's got to be a bullpen that we can't see behind the dugout because the Mustangs brought out the Joker last night. And
we had that. I just assumed the bullpen over there is beyond the dugout like it is over here.
Yeah, but the Joker came out and he wasn't throwing where I could see him.
Was that just because he's the Joker?
Maybe.
He does what he wants.
He does what he wants when he wants. He's the Joker. Yes.
So we got Sammy at the plate again. Look where the second baseman is. Trey. He's going to play in front of the pitcher.
That is. I can't say it on the air. But the coach is putting his guy at risk.
Yeah. Sammy hasn't shown a bunt yet. Now he's going to back up, it looks like. In no hurry.
Now bunt, Sammy. Now bunt right to that spot.
Sammy swinging. Takes that one outside for a ball. So Mustangs here on an early 4-0 lead, still threatening right here. Runner at second base, nobody out.
I tell you what, now would be a good time for the bunt. You know, go ahead and bunt one to the third baseman.
Sammy takes that one. Did he?
I think it's 2 balls.
Yeah, 2-0 on the.
That was a breaking pitch that stayed away.
I thought the umpire might make one of those delayed strike calls, but apparently not.
So kind of a weird configuration for these guys. The shortstop's playing way over. Wow, I can't believe he called that. Yeah,
he called that. That was that high strike that we've seen called. So 2-1 count, not the pitch you want to hit right there.
Sammy's got a good gap here in the hole on the between third baseman and the shortstop if he guides one through. Still, I think the bunt's on the table for one of the fastest guys on the team, but so is the long ball. The wind's blowing out. You know, I think they ran through some signals. I'm looking closely. There may be a play on here, Jeff.
You know, Trey, I do see some people in their bullpen, but not really throwing. That's a rip. Another base hit.
That's a base hit to right field.
They hold him up right here. That got to right field in a hurry, and that right fielder has a good arm. So
Sammy drilled it to right on a one hopper to the right fielder.
Another line drive for the Mustangs. They've come out just line drive after line drive. That's 8 hits now. First and third, nobody out. Definitely no reason to challenge that arm right there with nobody out.
Something's going. I think they're calling Sammy out for being out of the box when he swung. Wow.
That is a odd call. I mean, one of the Mustang fans made an observation that nobody makes that call, and on a base hit like that, sometimes, Trey, you see that called on a bunt, but not on that was a stand in the box, take a hack.
The only thing I can think of is sometimes with his back foot, he gets it real close to the back corner of the box. And they may have actually.
Okay, they're gonna give Sammy a hit there.
Okay.
So we're first and third. Yeah. Yeah, that was an odd call, and of course, Azle's coach is going to come out for an explanation. So the Mustangs finally won one of those discussion plays. Trey, it's been a while.
Yeah. So for you guys out there, Sammy laced a ball to the right fielder, just in the hole between the first and second baseman.
Right.
One hop line drive to the right fielder. And when the play settled down, Rhino was on third, Sammy was on first. Somebody went to the umpire, and umpire's making the call saying Sammy was out of the box when he made contact. Okay, and you can't be out of the box when you make contact.
Well. But who reversed that call, Trey? I mean, I
have no idea.
That's got to be a call made at the plate.
Yeah, I don't know how he. Maybe if you're set up in the box, your swing takes you out. I don't know the exact rule.
Okay, you're only an umpire, so I wouldn't expect you to know the rule.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you wearing me out on that one. All right,
Trey, you're.
Hey, listen, cry me a river. Wait.
There's a rip. Lolly rips one to left. So Mustangs put the 5 spot up on the board now. Love these crooked number innings, Trey. We're already at 2 in this inning, and they don't have an out yet. We've got runners at first and second. Boy, the Mustang, that ball must look like a beach ball right now, Trey, because we've had a lot of balls barreled up here in the only in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, and we talked about this on the drive up to the park, is that you don't know how much it damaged their pitching rotation. We don't know in terms of last night, the 3 that they used. That first game is so critical. everybody's going into that game saying whatever it takes to get the victory. And we know the Mustangs pitching depth. I don't really have any idea, maybe you don't either, on the Hornets pitching depth.
And honestly though, Trey, the starting pitcher tonight looked like a legitimate, number 2 starter.
Absolutely.
Not somebody that they were pushed, to go with.
Okay, so they're making a pitching change, Jeff. We're going to roll off and get in one of these final spots. Talk a little bit about the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament is played each year to honor the memory of C.J. Knipper, a student from Grapevine High School who was a member of the DECA organization and an excellent golfer on the Mustangs golf team. Money raised from the golf tournament is awarded through scholarships each year to several deserving students in DECA at Grapevine High School. This year's tournament will be held on October 13th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. Please contact Jeff Knipper for more details on sponsorship, donations, or to play in the event. Jeff can be reached via text or voice at 214-213-9043. Once again, that is 214-213-9043. The UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at UFCU Dish Falk Field at the University of Texas at Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date. Check the UIL website for more information.
Yeah, we have a pitching change right here for Azle and Trey. It would be my guess this might have been their potential Game 3 starter that they're forced to go with right here because it's a must-win game for them here in a best 2 out of 3 series being down a game.
And there's he made a inside move fake to second base. Who is that on second?
That is Sammy at second base. We've got Michael Northup at the plate.
That's Lolly at first.
Lolly at first. That was a foul ball right there. So 0-1 count here on Michael.
Yeah, we were talking about it, Jeff. This is the Mustangs are built for pitching depth. Still, there's nobody out. The second baseman's in that odd formation, and now he's sprinting back to his position. And here comes the pitch with him sprinting to his position.
Yeah, Michael had a good cut right there. Fouled it straight back. Michael had a base hit in his first at bat, that infield hit that the third baseman cut down but wasn't able to make a throw on.
Yeah, we need money to come through and put the dagger in the rib cage here. Oh, there's a base hit. Get
the base
down.
Hit to
Yes.
left. We may hold him right here,
I think they're
though.
going to hold him. Yeah, there's no reason to chance it.
Yeah. So bases are loaded with Mustangs right
Money.
here.
The patented inside-out swing, line drive to left field.
Another two-hit game.
Another two-hit game.
Money Mike.
Money Mike. He's the man. Boy, his dad is over there with a big grin on his face. But last night, Andy came out here. He's a little nervous, you know.
Andy's got a little energy for sure.
The bases are loaded. You got a Mustang everywhere. Number 8, Keaton Schweska. This is where we need him. You remember that game against, it was Argyle, where he left his imprint on the fence?
That was a shot.
Yeah.
Mustangs up to 10 hits now.
This is Keaton.
That's going to be a foul ball down the right field foul. I'm going to say this a lot about a lot of Mustangs right now, but Keaton had a hit in his last at bat.
Yeah. Well, Mustangs are sitting on the board with 10 hits, Jeff, and we're only in the bottom of the third.
With nobody out.
Okay, that's a double play ball.
Might be hard to turn. Keaton runs well. Yeah, they're not going to turn it.
Yep.
So Mustangs get a run right there on a fielder's choice. So that's 6 runs now, Trey. I like the trend on the board so far, and we're not done in this inning, but we put up 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. This game is starting a lot like that game that we played last Saturday, the decider.
Yeah.
Mustangs got off to a slow start, but just really started having some big innings.
So we need to have a derivative on the B. Lee nickname. Brent Lee 4 is his number. So B-L-E-F, belief, right?
Well,
but that's too long to say. We need to come up with.
He's a vacuum at second base, so
oh,
you may
there
want to
you
try
go.
and work that in somehow.
Yeah. So, what are the brands out there?
Andy Northwest's bringing us some
yes.
Gatorade. He's our favorite person.
Thank you, Andy. You're my guy.
Thank you.
bud.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Andy.
Thank you. So
one out right here. Bases jammed up with Mustangs.
Brent Lee
fouls that one off.
Yes, that was a good swing. I wouldn't mind him doing the safety, the Bobby Cox safety squeeze here.
You had to work in a
I
Bobby
worked
Cox
it in, man.
mention. I mean,
well, listen, I'm going to do his biography. Hey, but listen, if we're doubling every inning, 1, 2, 4, right? So we're going to have to let's just keep the math working. Oh, there's a rip
another
to
hard
right
hit
field.
Ball. Another hit.
Belief comes through.
Another hit. Another
Yes,
run for the
another
Mustangs.
RBI.
We've got
He
a
is the
7-0
man.
ball game.
I'll tell you what, he was in the middle of everything last night, man. I mean, there's this guy is hot. He's on a hot streak. If he needs to bunt, he can bunt. If he needs to drive a ball between two players, he can drive a ball through two players. I mean, Brent Lee is in fuego.
Well,
and his defense, you said up at Denton Ryan, he actually fielded a ball and threw it in the air.
I wish we had video of it. It was an awesome play to see.
Oh, Jace can really he takes a hack there, didn't he?
You know, Trey, I was talking to some of the Mustang parents early, and I can't believe that any of them got to bed last night before 1:30, probably closer to 2 before they actually got to sleep, just being wound up from a game like that. But maybe we need to keep them up late because the Mustangs hitters are seeing beach balls right now.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we're not getting cheap hits. These are line drives. We're barreling up.
Yes, absolutely. That's the key. They're getting their hands in front, barreling it up. Oh, that was a good.
Yeah, Jace takes that for a ball inside. So 1-1 count right here on Jace. Runners at first and second. Just one out. Coach gives him a series of signs right here. I got to believe he's swinging.
Oh, yeah. A guy that hit he can actually put him ahead 10 with one swing. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Okay, another off-speed pitch that missed. Trey, again.
What do you do if you're the pitcher here, though? I mean, now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. This team's got 7 runs. They've doubled their output every inning.
I've got to give the Azle crowd credit,
They're
Trey.
still
7-0, they're still making a lot of it. We're running, and he's going to get there.
That's a great job.
Jump. We're going to second and third.
Oh, my gosh, a double steal.
Yep.
Wow.
Great jump right there by Keaton. He was in there fairly easy. So now we have runners at second and third, only 1 out for Jace. We've got a 3-1 count. Look for something to drive here.
Ooh. Is that ball 4?
Yep. Yeah, wow. So bases loaded again for the Mustangs.
And look who's up. This guy was also in the middle of a lot of action last night. Number 12, game changer, Gianni Corral.
Had a double in his last at bat.
I'm a believer. I mean, he's done a great job for the Mustangs.
Trey, we may have to figure out a new pattern because now we're at 1-2-4 on the board. And we're still hitting with only 1 out.
Yeah, I don't know. I can come up with some math. Let's see.
That one misses down.
I mean, listen, if you're the other team, you probably sent 3 of your best pitchers out last night.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on, what kind of depth? Do you have 3 games worth of pitching? That's one thing that the Mustangs do have, 3 games worth of pitching.
We saw that in the last series. Luke came out in a crucial game and gave the Mustangs a great start to, and the hitters did more than enough that day to run rule.
This guy's got home run power. It's a 2-0 count. The bases are jacked for the Mustangs. I hope he does some damage here. Look at that.
Another base hit. to left field. That's going to get 2 runs.
Oh, that's a good arm right there. They might get him at the – nope.
No, he's in there. We're going to try and get to third. He may have got him there. Okay.
Yeah.
So the second out was there at third base. Jace tried to stretch that to third. But
2 RBIs.
Yeah. Mustangs pick up 2 runs there. We got a 9-0 ball game right here in the bottom of the third inning. Mustangs still hitting. Runner at second base and 2 outs.
Yeah. Sevy's up.
We got another AAA alert.
Yeah, running out there for game changer. AAA, Aiden Armato alert. I need to call them. Maybe we'll get some sponsorship from AAA.
They got to have deeper pockets than the other sponsors. Boy, Sevy had a big cut and swung through it.
Looked like he was trying to get that 10th run and the 11th run in with one swing.
Yep.
Mustangs 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors.
That pitch misses outside, so we got a 1-1 count here on Sevy.
I would have said it missed low, but that's okay. How about both of them?
This has been a long inning. We got Dason down here in the bullpen just trying to stay loose.
Is that his electrolysis?
Sevy fouls that one straight back.
So, I made this comment last night, and I'll make it again. At the baseball banquet, they went around, they had video from the beginning of the season, who works the hardest. Every kid, there were probably 8 or 9 kids that said, that's easy, Sevy Aguirre. This guy has massive respect from his peers. That ball's in the dirt.
Yeah, swung and miss.
About how much work he puts in on everything. So, hey, Mustangs do damage, Jeff.
A 6-run inning right there to make it a 9-0 ball game headed to the top of the 4th. I like it, Trey.
We'll be right back after word from one of our sponsors.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on the principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. McKinley & Hutchings is well known for its work with doctors, dentists, chiropractors, builders, and realtors. Members of the Texas Society of CPAs and AICPA, McKinley & Hutchings is a trusted partner for small business financial needs. Patrick and Steve collaborate with clients to customize solutions that support business growth. Services include tax prep and compliance services, accounting, payroll, new business planning, company startup, and more. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today by calling 817-310-0165.
An unenviable position for the Azle Hornets.
They have got their work cut out here. Dason's sitting on a 9-run lead. The Hornets have 1 hit so far. Dason's got 8 strikeouts,
7.
I believe. 7, okay.
7 Ks out of 9 outs.
So
he's given up 1 hit.
7 of the 9 outs have been strikeouts.
Look at that.
He pumped
Gosh,
a
he
fastball.
pumped a fastball, man.
Yep.
That was and what side of the box is this guy?
Another lefty, Trey.
Yep. You know, it's a tough order. A tall order, I guess is the right.
Oh, wow.
God.
Comes in with that hard fastball and then backs it up with a nice slider or a curveball.
Now, I think this guy's probably looking for a waste pitch. I'd come back to that fastball on the outer half. Just challenge him, you know?
Yeah.
You got a 9-run lead. Don't waste pitches. Oh, he got it with a curve? No, he did not.
Missed up. You know, I do think this is a spot where they're 9-run lead. You don't necessarily have to waste it. Don't give them something right down Main Street.
That's right.
You know, you can go after them, I think, a little
Yeah,
more in this type of – wow, that was a good fastball that he didn't get the call on.
I would save arm pitches. I mean, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't hit a 9-run home run.
That's right.
They don't have any base runners, so –
that stayed
up. So
see, and that's what happens if you start being too fine.
Yeah.
You know, you can run into
Dason has good enough stuff, Trey. Even if you know what's coming, you
still
have to hit it.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I agree.
So
just keep pumping it, man.
They have one hit so far. They haven't shown
fastball, slider, curve. Fastball, slider, curve.
Yeah.
That's the routine I would go, and let him know it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's full count right here. Got him swinging.
How about that? The doctor wrote another prescription for rest.
Put another one up there, Trey.
And I get to put another one on the K meter.
Trying to make you run out of room
Boom.
again tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna eat up the Hornet here in a minute.
I said 8, so now I'm right.
Yeah.
A little early.
8 out of 10 outs have been via the prescription written by the doctor, Dr. K. Jeff, another left-hander to the plate for Azle, and the doctor misses down with the first pitch.
Trey, all I know is I need some of that energy that those Azle fans have because
My
here they
gosh.
are in a 9-run deficit, and they are still making noise like it's the first inning in a tie ball game. Got him swinging at a high fastball.
Yeah, that was out of the strike zone, and the doctor's got him eating out of his hand.
Yeah, 1-1 count. Hard to hit it up there. You know, Dason's got that velocity.
Yeah, and even if you hit it, you're going to pop it straight up to the infield
most
probably.
Likely, true.
Yeah.
That's hard to get on top of that ball. Another
same
high fastball.
Pitch. That looked like the exact same pitch, didn't it? In the same spot. I mean, how about that? Read the body language of the batter and then take advantage of it for the second time.
Yeah, Trey, and, you know, he has called high strikes, but that ball is more up at the shoulders, not at the numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's going to buckle his knees with that curveball right here. If he throws it at the guy's shoulder, I'd throw it right at his shoulder or elbow, just break it right into the plate.
Throw him another high fastball. He seems to like him. Okay, he puts that in play. That's going to be a tough play for Brent.
Nope. Got to barehand that one.
Yeah. Tough play.
I think that'll be an infield hit for these guys.
Yeah, swing and bunt that kind of was up the middle. Dason had the best shot at an out, and the ball got by him. Brent tried to make that play on the run, but just not hit hard enough.
Yeah. I mean, for Brent to make that play, he's going to have to barehand it and throw it in one motion. And he fielded it with his glove and did the transition.
Even if he barehands it, I'm not sure he makes it, but that's a very tough play.
It's an infield hit for sure.
Yeah, that is their second hit. So 1 out, runner at first base for the Hornets.
So remember, you're dealing with the pickoff specialist.
Well, this is, again, a spot trade with a 9-run lead.
Just focus on the batter. Is that what you're going to say?
Go get the batter. I mean, they may steal a base, but, you know,
He did. Wow.
Threw that fastball by him. Trey, this is probably the best velocity I've seen Dason have in a couple starts.
Yeah, and at the right time.
Yeah.
Because for the Mustangs to make the deepest run, this guy's got to be throwing hard.
Yeah, well, you know, Wes has been a solid
but he's a single game for you,
starter,
right?
Exactly.
Look at that pitch. Oh, I love that pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get the call, but very, he fooled the hitter. The hitter didn't swing because he was fooled, but didn't get the call.
Must have been wrapping around the plate or something. Because high and low, it looked good from our vantage point.
There's that fastball. He's just throwing it by him, Trey.
Gosh.
I just make them prove they can hit it.
The Mustangs are calm, cool, and collected, and the body language on the dugout on the other side, nobody's doing anything crazy. I really thought, that ball got away.
Yeah, that was
It'll be on second base. That's a pass ball, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a low fastball that somehow got under Gianni's glove. He should have fielded it. So,
what I was going to say is there's probably a lot of admiring going on some of these pitches that we're seeing tonight. Where guys are just saying, man, that guy's good.
Yeah, I'm sure they they have their hands full. We've seen that for sure. So the Hornets get their first runner in scoring position right here with one out, runner at second.
I wish I knew how many pitches Dason has thrown. That would be – oh.
Wow, that looked like a strike. Didn't get the call.
No, he did not. I guess it was inside, huh?
Yeah, Dason's looking in like, where did that one miss? And he had a much better view than I did. So full count right here.
Got to go after him. Throw your best pitch, whatever that is for a strike. Strike three.
He got the call
Boom,
there.
He did.
Yep.
He threw a breaking pitch.
You can't
I
take
love that.
two pitches that good and not get rung up.
What do I got to do here, Jeff?
Throw up another K.
On the K meter, baby. Yes. All right, the K meter's at 9. 9 out of 11 outs.
Yeah, we're only in the top of the fourth inning, Trey.
Oh, my gosh. Just come get him. Number 6, you're the dog right here now. Surely somebody somewhere is video. Yeah, there's video over there. I don't know who is in that video. Yeah,
that may be just a camera, just a high definition camera. So that pitch missed down. It's a 1-0 count.
Dason Hill, Dr. K, is putting on a clinic.
Got the call right there.
He is putting on a clinic, doing what he does best, which is strike out batters. I know I could jinx him by saying something like that. I'm aware of karma. But man, we got to acknowledge we are witnessing a fantastic exhibition of skill.
That must have missed in right there. So 2-1 count. That was another good fastball, just a little bit inside. I feel like Azle started to take more pitches, Trey, almost like, I don't think I can hit it. Maybe, okay, that was
as soon as you said
foul
that
ball. Well, I mean, that was
no, I got you.
He didn't get it. He didn't get a good piece of that, but I should say they're taking the tough pitches.
Right.
In an 0-0 count, if it's not
something you can drive,
handle,
yeah, right.
You don't have to swing.
I think he's going to bring the fastball right here, Jeff.
I like that thinking.
Yeah, I wouldn't slow down. Just rock and fire and see if he can do something with it.
Wow.
Gosh.
Looked like a good pitch. It must have missed inside. It was not low for sure.
Well,
Gianni even held that ball there
for
a
him,
second.
But he showed him where it missed.
Okay.
With his glove. Okay. He was telling him, now, I'm throwing that slider right here.
I thought he was giving the umpire another look at that pitch.
Maybe.
Okay, that misses high, so that's going to be a base on balls. They'll have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Feel like the strike zone has tightened up a little bit here in the top of the fourth. Coach Webster's going to come out for a quick visit. There's nobody in the bullpen, and Dayson's looking good. Just
all right, let's take a break while they're playing this music. We'll be right back.
5-Star HVAC Contractors, a full-service air conditioning and heating company specializing in servicing, repairing, and replacing air conditioning and heating systems. Moreover, we aid in maintaining your system at present. To help you further, we also try to find ways to reduce your energy bill. Family owned and operated, our company is honest, punctual, and reliable. We strive to provide fast and friendly AC service at a price you can afford. Find out why we are 5-star rated. We service the greater DFW metro area, and financing options are available. Give us a call at 469-273-1757.
Okay, we got another left-hander at the plate for the Hornets. I'm sure Coach Webster just came out and gave Dayson a few words of encouragement and said, hey, let's go after him, make him swing the bat.
That was a good pitch. He got that one, didn't he?
Yep, first pitch strike right there. Good start.
Looked like that's the slider that hung up there a little bit. Or did you think it was fastball? Looked like it had a little break on it.
I think it might have been a slider. It didn't look as hard as his fastball.
Yeah, I agree. Holy moly, I love that pitch. That's my favorite pitch. Missed with it right there, but that little slurf kind of deal.
Yeah, and
that reminds me of the Clayton Kershaw. You know, his has a little more extreme roll on it, but it's got a good spin rate, I'm sure, out of Dayson's hand.
It's got more horizontal break, which makes me wonder where it's crossing the plate. And that one misses outside, I believe. So a 2-1 count. That was a fastball.
Mustangs are playing straight away. Got some hands on hips. You know, Dayson, he's very patient, takes his time on how quickly he works. Defense is in position.
Foul ball right there. So 2-2 count.
Dayson's got him exactly where he wants him, Jeff.
Trey, the wind is kind of laid down. I hope that means that weather that was threatening early is going to stay away. We saw some darkness that we thought might blow in, but hopefully this wind is not going to bring it to us.
We set up for the potential rain configuration with the gear, so hopefully it stays away. I would like for that to happen.
Let's go,
an engineer.
Doctor.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, he missed.
Again, there's been at least 2 or 3 pitches, Trey, that I feel like
do you think he squeezed him a little bit right here
in this inning? And and Dayson's body language suggests the same thing, that he's obviously got the best view, a much better view than we have. He didn't get the call, so that's going to load the bases. That pitch was down, but that 2-2 pitch sure looked good.
So, I guess, with a 9-0 lead, there's nobody throwing in the Mustangs bullpen. I wonder if there's some thinking, though, that ahead 9-0, you want to save the pitches on his arm. Maybe not.
Yeah, it would be nice to,
right-handed hitter in here now. Stands in there, crowds the plate a little bit.
Threw that one by him. On the flip side, though, Trey, assuming
he's only given up 2 hits.
Assuming we can hold this 9-0 lead and make it stand up, Dayson's going to have another 6-7 days to rest. So
yeah, I guess that's true. Another week, maybe.
Yeah,
assuming we hold.
Unless they are able to make a comeback.
Wow, almost hit the kneecap on that.
Boy, he's come out firing, though, right here. 2 really good fastballs. That one missed in. So 1-1 count. The hitter had no intention of taking that for the team.
Well, I mean, you're going to take one in the kneecap for the team? I mean,
I'm not taking it anywhere as hard as Dayson's
right, I agree.
I'm getting out of the way.
Running for cover. He's going to throw him fastball here, I think.
There we go.
Yep,
We're
he
gonna
got
get
the
a
call, too.
Yep.
That may have been a slider, Jeff. Hit
Yeah.
a little snap at the end. Did you see that?
So 1-2 count. Dayson's way ahead again. Just need to make sure we finish this one off.
Hornets on every bag. It's really the first, I don't know if you call it trouble, but I guess you would.
First scoring threat for sure.
Yeah. Hit another K for the doctor.
Just threw a fastball right by him.
Gosh. Just reach back and hammer it. Let me go ahead and put another one on the K meter.
That ball had some velocity, Trey. Again, I think this is as hard as I've seen Dayson throw in.
We're seeing a clinic, my man.
In a month, if not longer.
Yeah, and the clinic is how to bounce back from a close game and dominate your opponent. Hey, we're rolling to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back after the break.
Okay, we got Ryan Williams leading off the bottom of the fourth inning in a 9-0 ball game. Mustangs on the good side of that.
Oh, that's hit hard, but it's going to be a big fly ball to the shortstop.
Yeah, Ryan just got under that one.
Yep.
Had a good swing and just caught the bottom of the baseball.
That was number 7, Ryan Williams.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Jeff. If the Mustangs are able to push another run here and then hold them in the top half, this is actually the last defensive configuration for the Azles in the year, right?
Yeah, they had a change at catcher that was odd, but we think it might have been a senior that they wanted to give an ovation to.
Or bring a senior in, one of the two, right?
That's quite possible.
Yeah. Well, we don't have quite as many listeners as we did last night in that epic marathon game.
Boy, you
ball missed high.
You had to really have some endurance to ride that one out on YouTube.
I don't know,
was
man.
In and out and falling out.
Anything for the team.
Yeah, Trey. I actually I meant to tell you. You know, you went 5 and 5 hours and 20 minutes on your own. I needed to give you some relief tonight.
It's all right, you know.
Sammy's in a 1-0 count right here. Another ball right here, make it 2-0. Quite an impressive home run Sammy hit last Saturday to blow that game open in a huge Game 3 spot against Ryder. And
wow.
Fortunately,
this is a guy you don't want to walk. This
No.
guy, you know, and you know what? I think the Mustangs would play to get that one run. I really do. I think they would steal second base. I think they would do whatever it takes, especially with a new catcher.
Well, Trey, they had such a late night last night. Why not get home on a Friday night and maybe go see your girlfriend?
That's it. Sammy's at first base, and you know, I think the Mustangs have a lot of great base runners. I think Aiden Armato's an excellent base runner, but I think Sammy, like I've said before, he's the most aggressive base runner on the team in terms of his lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we try and steal a base here. This is a spot where sometimes it will irritate the other team if you're running.
But you got to get the. I mean,
yeah.
I think you got to give Sammy a chance to steal it. Actually.
Yeah, the run rule brings another dynamic that the major leagues doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you run here in the major leagues, you might put one in your hitter's ear hole.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they don't have. Who's batting here?
Lally is at the plate.
Lally?
He takes that one inside for a ball.
Oh, did
big
you
hole on the right
I
side?
thought he balled just then. He moved his shoulder and he stopped.
Okay.
But maybe he hadn't come set like this. Oh.
Another ball inside. Second baseman's really shading up the middle.
Boy,
and with the first baseman holding him on, there's a nice hole on the right side to shoot one through. Another ball right here. So 3-0 count on Lally. Catcher comes out to settle the pitcher down. There's a little bit of activity over in the Hornets bullpen. Yeah, I got a left-hander warming up.
Yeah, the Mustangs are trying to do the deal and close it out here. Get the 10th run this inning, and then have Dason lock it down.
Yeah, they.
Plus, that would
after
work
a
well.
13
That would work well for me because I only have 13 opportunities on the K meter, and he's sitting at 10.
After a 13-inning game last night, Trey, no reason to not try and wrap this one up early.
Lally on 3-0. He's taken, I'm sure. Yep.
Another ball. So Mustangs get runners at first and second. Michael Northup coming to the plate.
Money. Good spot for this guy. He's multi-hit Mike.
Just another 2-hit night for him. Ho-hum.
Just
I mean, the guy
just another,
rolls out of bed. He's got 2 hits already.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We are in the bottom of the 4th. Just another 2 hits.
We may see a pitch and change right here. We've got the Hornets coach coming out. There is some activity in their bullpen, so.
Oh, I do see somebody over there throwing now.
Yeah, it looks like he may stay with him.
You know, it's very difficult to walk to the pitcher's mound as a coach with your team down 9-0, facing a guy that's got 10 strikeouts out of 12 outs.
You know, Trey, that loss last night was really had to be deflating for them.
Yeah.
I tell you, I've been known to bet a game or two, and when I see a team lose a heartbreaker like that, I feel like they may have a hangover. I would try and find a reason to bet against them the next day. And, you know, I obviously didn't know anything about Azle, but just such a hard game to come back from. You play 13 innings and then lose a one-run ball game. Don't get to bed until probably after 1 o'clock in the morning. That's
right.
that's hard to bounce back from.
All right, so this is Money Mike coming to the plate. And I'll tell you what, man, the Azle fans are raising Cain out there.
They are. Here it is, a 9-0 ball game, and they are still making noise.
Loud noise.
Mustang fans
the wind picks up. The wind is now blowing out again. Come on, Money, drive one.
Takes that down.
Tell you what.
Yeah, the Mustang student section is challenging them also, it looks like. We've got the ball 5, ball 6 chant working. Hey, you got the call there. That was a pitch that looked a little in, but got the strike call, so breaks that.
I'm banking on Money right here to drive one. And the wind has picked up. Look, both flags now are rolling.
It has. Just about the time I said it laid down.
And it's blowing at an angle to right field. This is it.
It's definitely
drive
blowing
one,
out.
Money. Square it up, bud. Oh, patented in the hole. That's going to be a base hit. No, he dropped it. Safe.
The shortstop
tell you what, it'll
went,
go down as a field of choice, though.
Shortstop went into the hole right there, made a nice pickup, and tried to get Sammy at third base. I'm not sure if Sammy
he didn't
would have been out. It would have been a close play, but the third baseman dropped the throw. So that's they call that a hit. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not sure they get Sammy right there.
Yeah,
they put up another hit. That's
I don't
13
think they get
hits.
Northup. So 9 runs on 13 hits. And
bases full of Mustangs right here for Keaton.
Oh, yeah, this is Keaton. Let me go ahead and.
So 3 hits tonight for Michael.
Oh, that ball's up. Listen, we need to get a run here, Mustangs. This 10th run is very important.
Let's get greedy and get 2.
Well, let's get greedy and have Keaton jack one out here to the Tradio truck. I promise I'll do a better job hunting the home run balls tonight. Last night I was flying solo and couldn't grab them.
When Ryan hit that ball on the tennis court, I assume the lights were out, huh? Tonight we have the lights on in the tennis court, but at midnight the lights aren't on, are they?
Do you think they turn the lights on so that if any Mustangs hit one out there, we can find the home run ball?
Well, no one's playing tennis, that's for sure.
I like this field. I like the backdrop. It's pretty cool.
1-1 count right here on Keaton.
Ball's in the dirt. Yep.
Good stop by the catcher right there. That ball could have got away from him.
Yeah, I think this 2-1 pitch, he's going to see maybe one of the best pitches he'll see in the at-bat. I really do. Pitcher still thinks he has a shot here on 2-1.
Still a big hole over here in that shortstop third base.
Yep. He missed one.
Yeah, he had a good cut.
He
Fouled
did.
it straight
He
back.
did. His timing was off a little bit. He was in front. That guy's still throwing pretty solid for the Azle Hornets. Huge hole. I don't know why. I guess they're playing for a double play, maybe.
Yeah,
up on the
out,
corners, back in the middle.
1 out, that makes sense. Play for 2 up the middle, try to get out of the inning.
There's a base hit. There's
the right
a base
fielder's
hit.
coming in, but that's going to score 1. We're going to hold him at third.
Now we got to force out at second.
Oh, wow.
Fielder's choice. We did get one. He was hung up because he had to see if it was going to get caught.
True. That's a tough base running spot.
It's a soft liner to right field. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, the right fielder almost got to that ball, but, Michael wasn't sure if it was going to fall, so he had to hang close to first base. They get the second out on a force at second.
So that's a long fielder's choice. I don't think he gets a hit on that, does he?
Wow. You're right.
I think I'm right.
You are right. That was a clean base hit.
Yeah.
But because they get the out at second, that's a tough out.
But I think you do get the RBI.
You do get the RBI.
And that's very important.
That's true.
Because now the Mustangs have 10.
So, 10 runs on 13 hits for the Mustangs.
And this is B. Leaf batting. Brent Lee.
Just like
he's been hot, man. He's been hot.
Yeah.
Let's see him square one up on the barrel here. Okay.
Takes that one down for a ball, so a 2-0 count right here on Brent.
Let's look for a pitch you can do some damage.
Yeah.
Once again, the wind is blowing out a little bit toward right center, I think.
You know, Trey, I did feel a raindrop too. I thought we were out of the I thought we were in the clear on the weather, but I'm feeling
Don't tell
rain.
me that.
I'm feeling it. Takes that one inside. They're going to throw to first, not get him.
Tried for the back pick. 3-0. I guess Brent's taking here, huh?
I would think so. With Jace on deck, our leadoff hitter, he can load the bases. Why not? Yeah, it's sporadic, but I felt a big raindrop.
Okay. That's not something I'm happy about.
That
Ball's
gets away.
back.
We're going to score.
Rain is coming.
So that's 11 for the Mustangs.
You want to grab your umbrella?
Third baseman, number 18, Jace Christian.
Yeah. Here you go. I'll tell you what. I'll just put it over that.
Yeah. How about that? Is that all right with you?
It's not going to bother me. Okay. So runners at first and second right here for Jace. That pitch misses down.
Okay, you're on your own. I'm going to worry about keeping the gear dry.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little more consistent rain, and Trey's protecting his monitors and sound equipment. That's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. They're going to get the out at second, but Mustangs pick up another 2 runs. It's an 11-0 ball game right here. Unless Azle can scratch for 2 runs, this ball game is over.
All right, just tell them we'll be right back.
We'll be right back shortly after a commercial or
5-Star HVAC Contractors, a full-service air conditioning and heating company specializing in servicing, repairing, and replacing air conditioning and heating systems. Moreover, we aid in maintaining your system at present. To help you further, we also try to find ways to reduce your energy bill. Family-owned and operated, our company is honest, punctual, and reliable. We strive to provide fast and friendly AC service at a price you can afford. Find out why we are 5-star rated. We service the greater DFW metro area, and financing options are available. Give us a call at 469-273-1757.
Hey, Mustang fans, have you been meaning to get to the dentist and it just keeps getting pushed back to the list for tomorrow? Well, today, let me introduce you to Dr. Chip Mercer in Fielder Park Dental, where they're creating and restoring beautiful smiles. They're a full-service dental office that provides everything from your basic dental cleanings to more advanced care like implants and Invisalign orthodontics. Online at fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817 for an appointment. Conveniently located in North Arlington, Dr. Mercer's a proud Mustang dad. Fielderparkdental.com or call 817-275-4817.
Okay, the Mustangs just need 3 outs with 1 runner less, and this is the ball game. Got Dason back on the mound, sitting on, I believe, 10 strikeouts through 4 innings, Trey.
Yeah, I got to put the K meter up. Not bad.
That first pitch misses high. I believe this may be a pinch hitter for the Hornets. This would be a spot in the game where you get some guys off the bench, and a good cut right there. Fouls it back.
What do we got, 1-1?
1-1 count.
Siemens would be awfully proud with the ad we're running for him right here in the outfield.
Okay, he threw a high fastball by him right there. So 1-2 count. Dason's coming out.
I've only got 13 on the K meter.
Looking to wrap this up. Well, we're only in the top of the fifth, Trey.
He got him right there.
He got him looking. So
Jammed it right by him.
I don't think he couldn't have 13 strikeouts through 4 innings, could he?
No, no, I've only got. He's got
room.
10.
Room.
I've only got room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another left-hander right here, 1 out. And again, those Hornet fans are still making noise and waving flags.
Man, they are really cheering on their seniors. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty proud of them.
No doubt. Another strike. Boy, Dason's come out just fire, and he said, let's end it right here.
Let's count.
0-2, way ahead. He's pumped 2 fastballs in. Goes at him with a high fastball. Another K. Throw one up, Trey. Dason said, let's just make quick work of it.
Okay, I'll touch something.
He's working quick and just going right at him.
Okay.
2 outs. Mustangs 1 out from wrapping it up. That pitch missed a little bit up.
Okay, 1 ball.
That's a fly ball to right field. I believe Michael Northrop's going to play it.
That's ball game.
That's ball game. Mustangs wrap this one up in 2. We got some water celebration, and we're going to round 4, Trey. You know, it was a marathon last night, but the Mustangs pulled it out. But came out tonight, Trey, and just jumped on them early and never let up. And Dason backed it up on the mound. You know, it couldn't have been a more comfortable ball game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Jeff, last night was the story of this series, though. That was the game. That was the game that, you know, Azle was lined up to try and win. And I think they realized when they had to use 3 pitchers last night, it was not a good situation for them. It's probably the worst situation they could have. But the Mustangs, they're a team to be reckoned with. I mean, I don't think anybody can look past the fact that they're ranked 1st or 2nd in the state. But tonight they did what they're supposed to do. They came out and put the game out of reach early. They had one of their aces on the mound. He pounded the strike zone for 12 Ks
In 5
12
innings.
Ks out of 15 potential outs. It's not too bad when you only have to make 3 outs in the field, right? And the bats jammed 11 runs.
Yeah, 11 runs on 13 hits, and just line drive after line drive. It was nothing cheap about them. Just an all-around impressive performance by the Mustangs, Trey. And, you know, I don't know who we play next, but you got to love the way this team's playing. And hey, we'll come to the neutral field and take our chances with this team.
Absolutely. Listen, I mean, the Mustangs had to go 3 pitchers deep last night, but listen, every one of them was bringing it. And tonight it was the Dason Hill Clinic. It was the Dr. K Clinic. This is what you do to throw strikes. And this is how you keep batters off stride. And this is how you use your strengths in the right spot. And this is how you fool them with your off-speed curve. He did everything. He was as good tonight as I've seen him.
He was as dominant tonight, no doubt, Trey, as he's been all season against a team that went 25-8. So, you know, he did it against a very good team, and honestly, you know, made them look very mediocre to weak at the plate. But that's the kind of stuff he has. That's what he can do when he is on his game, and that's where he was tonight.
Yep. Hey, folks. We're going to have to wrap this up. We've got a thread of rain here. We've been covering everything with an umbrella. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Jeff Knipper, this is Trey Bell, and you've been listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. This has been a production of Tradio Streaming Sports. We'll catch you in the next series. Talk to you soon.
What can I do for you?
We're still hot on the mics.
Okay.
So